This is Isha, Associate Professor, Government City College, Nayapur. Today's topic is Financial Accounting to Joint Venture Accounts. What is joint venture? Joint venture is nothing but it is to undertake a specific job or a project or venture like construction of a dam, construction of a bridge, construction of an apartment, or construction of roads, or underwriting of shares or debentures, etc. So this is particularly it is undertaking of a specific job, or it may be buying or selling of goods for a particular season. It requires huge funds, technical experience, sharing of risk, etc. An individual, to an individual, it is not possible. All alone, he cannot do the things. So, the alternative available is that two or more people join their hands together to keep up such assignments. Joining hand may be for finances, or for technical know-how, or for sharing risk, etc. So when two or more persons join together to carry out a specific business or to carry out a share of profits on predetermined basis, that is known to be as a joint venture. So what is joint venture? Joint venture is usually a temporary partnership without the use of a firm name. So limited to carry out a particular business plan in which the persons concerned agree to contribute capital and to share profits or losses. The parties in a joint venture are known as co-venturers, and their liability is limited to the adventure concerned for which they agree to contribute the capital and the share of profits and losses. The participants to the joint venture may be individuals, or may be sole traders, or may be partnership firms or companies, or any combination of these. A joint venture may consist of a joint consignment of goods, or speculation in shares, or underwriting of shares or debentures. It may be construction of a building or any similar form of enterprise. So this we mean by the joint venture. So what are the main features of joint venture? We can call it as features or characteristics of joint venture. The main features of joint venture are, so joint venture is limited to a single business adventure like sale of a certain lot of merchandise, or underwriting of shares or debentures of a new undertaking, or it may be construction activities like dams or apartments like that. And the most common purpose for which joint venture are undertaken in practice are the purchase and sale of an insolvent firm's stock, and it may be the dealings in shares or other securities. The joint venture is limited to a single business adventure. Feature is limited to a single business adventure. So it is an agreement between two or more persons. Second is two or more persons. Here the joint venture is undertaken by two or more persons for earning the profit. It is just like partnership but with two important differences. So it is different from partnership by two aspects. That is, joint venture does not use any firm name, whereas partnership will be having the firm name. And then it is confined to a single deal. After the completion of the single deal, it comes to an end, whereas partnership is not like that. It is a continuous process. And coming to the thirdly, Participants contribute capital for the joint venture, and share of profits and losses is distributed among them according to the agreed ratio as per the agreement between them. Work of the joint venture may be done by all the participants or by only one participant according to the agreement between the co-venturers. So here agreement of joint ventures is automatically dissolved as soon as that particular specific purpose is over. So this is all about the features or characteristics of joint venture. Coming to the difference between partnership and the joint venture. What is the difference between the partnership and the joint venture? So there are certain differences between the partnership and joint venture. They are: partnership is always carried on with the firm's name, but the joint venture does not have such firm name. So there is no requirement for the firm's name. Its existence is for the specific purpose, and after the fulfillment of that particular purpose, it comes to an end. Secondly, the persons who run the business on partnership are called the partners, whereas the persons who have agreed to take this project as joint venture are called as co-venturers. The participants in the joint venture are called as co-venturers, whereas the partners in the partnership, the persons who are carrying on the partnership firm, are known to be as the partners. Thirdly, the difference is a partnership is constituted for a longer period, including various projects, whereas joint venture is formed for a single specific project. Next one, partnership is governed by the Partnership Act of 1932, and whereas there is no enactment of such kind of joint venture, however, as a matter of fact in law, a joint venture is treated as a partnership. Coming to the next one, there is no limit specified for the number of co-venturers, but the number of partners in a limited partnership firm is 10 under banking business and 20 in any other trade of business. And then coming to the last difference is liability of a partnership is unlimited and may extend of his business and personal estate also, whereas under joint venture, liability of co-venturers are limited to the particular assignment or project agreed upon. Coming to the difference between joint venture and the consignment. What is the difference between joint venture and consignment? According to its nature, there are certain main differences. According to its nature, joint venture is a temporary partnership business without a firm name. As consignment, it is an extension of business by principal through agent. Coming to the parties involved in joint venture, the parties involved in the joint venture are known as co-venturers, and the parties involved in consignment are known as consignor and the consignee. Relation. In joint venture, the relation between the co-venturers is just like the partners in the partnership, whereas the relation between the consignor and the consignee is as principal and agent relationship. Coming to the share of profits, the profits and losses in joint venture are shared among the co-venturers according to their agreed ratios, whereas in consignment, the profits and losses are not shared between the consignor and consignee. Only the consignee will be getting the commission on the sales what he has made. For the sales proceeds what he has done it, he will be entitled with the commission. The rights. According to the rights, in joint venture, co-venturer in a joint venture have equal rights. All the co-venturers will be having the equal rights. In consignment, consignor enjoys the principal's rights, whereas consignee enjoys the right of an agent. Sharing of information. The co-venturers share the required information among themselves regularly. Whereas in consignee prepares an account sale which contains the details of the business activities carried on by him and will be sent to the consignor. According to the ownership, all the co-venturers are in joint venture. All the co-venturers are the owners of the joint venture. Whereas in consignment, consignor is the owner of the business. Method of maintaining accounts. In joint venture, different methods of maintaining accounts is there according as per the agreement between the co-venturers. Whereas in consignment, there is only one method for maintaining the accounts. Continuity. So coming to continuity, in joint venture, as soon as the particular purpose of the joint venture is completed, it is terminated. Whereas in consignment, the continuity of the business exists to the willingness of both consignor and the consigned. So these are all the differences between the joint venture and the consignment. Coming to the method of records for joint venture transactions. So here, to record the joint venture transactions, we have three types of accounting methods. They are, first one is when separate set of books are maintained for joint venture business, how to record the transactions. And the second method to record the joint venture transactions are in the books of each co-venturers. The joint venture transactions will be recorded in the books of each co-venturer. And the third method is joint venture transactions will be recorded in the books of each co-venturer under memorandum method. So these are the three types of accounting method. Coming to the first method, that is when separate set of books are maintained for joint venture business. So in this method a separate set of books, that is not in the books of any co-venturer, are maintained, and full double entry system is adopted to record the joint venture transactions. So this method is particularly followed when there are large number of transactions in the joint venture and all co-venturers reside in one place. So these are the three accounts should be maintained. So I'll repeat once again. In this first method, all co-venturers will be contributing their share of investments and deposit their shares to joint bank account and newly opened for the specific purpose of the joint venture. They may use this bank account to make any kind of payments and to deposit sales proceeds or any other kind of receipts. So here, in addition to bank account, a joint venture account is also opened in the books to keep record of all transactions routed through this account. This category of accounts is a personal account of each co-venturer. The following accounts will be opened, that is joint bank account, joint venture account and personal accounts of co-venturers. So these are the three accounts should be maintained when a separate set of books are prepared. So here coming to joint bank account. What do you mean by joint bank account? So here A joint bank account is opened to record all the receipts and payments of the joint venture business. So this account is opened to record all the receipts and all the payments of joint venture business. So this account is debited with capital contributed by co-venturers and sale proceeds on income received, sale of any asset at the end of the joint venture business. So, and it is credited payments of expenses of joint venture business and credited with purchase of assets for joint venture and credited with final settlement of accounts. So this account will be showing the closing balance on settlement of accounts. So this is about the joint bank account. And then coming to the joint venture account. So here joint venture account is a nominal account in nature and is prepared to know the profit or loss from the joint venture. To calculate whether we got the profit or loss on joint venture business, we will be preparing the joint venture account. It is like trading and profit and loss account of trading concern. This account is debited with cost of goods purchased, expenses of joint venture and goods supplied by co-venturers, etc. And then credited with sales proceeds, stock taken by co-venturers, and the balancing figure is the account represents the profit or loss to be shared by co-venturers. Okay, balancing figure shows the profit or loss to be shared by co-venturers. Coming to the co-venturers accounts, co-venturers capital accounts. So co-venturers capital accounts are the personal accounts in nature and is used to record their dealings with the venture. So these accounts are credited with capitals brought in by each co-venturer and what are all the goods supplied by each venturer from their own stock, and then what are all the expenses paid personally by them. So these are all the things which will be credited to the capital accounts of each co-venturer, and the accounts are debited with withdrawals or any asset taken from the venture, and the respective shares of co-venturers in profit or loss will be recorded in these accounts. Finally, these accounts are closed by cash payment from joint bank account or vice versa. So this is all about the three accounts should be prepared in this first method. Coming to the journal entries when the separate set of books are maintained. So here what are all the entries? First, when capitals are brought in by each co-venturers, then the entry will be, so co-venturers will be opening the bank account and they will be depositing their contributions into the joint bank account. So the entry will be joint bank account debtor to co-venturers account. Narration is being capital contributed by each co-venturer. And the second entry for the expenses paid or goods bought in by co-venturers. For this, the entry would be joint venture account debtor to co-venturers account. So whatever each co-venturer, for example, A and B are the co-venturers. So whatever the expenses have been paid by each of them will be placed accordingly, respectively, to each co-venturer. That is joint venture account debtor to A's account to B's account. So like this we will transfer the expenses paid by them. Okay, so or goods brought by them. So like this the entry would be being goods brought in by each co-venturer. Now coming to the third entry for expenses paid out of bank account for joint venture business, then if at all the expenses have been paid out of joint bank account, then the entry would be joint venture account that are to joint bank account, being expenses incurred. So these are all the entries. Coming to the next entry, when goods are purchased on credit. When goods are purchased on credit, the entry would be joint venture account that are to creditors account, being the goods purchased on credit. Coming to the next, when payment made to the creditors, then creditors account that are to joint bank account. So being payment is made to the creditors. Next entry, when goods are sold for cash. Here at the beginning, when the goods are purchased on credit, then the entry would be joint venture account that are to creditors. Here the goods are sold for cash, then the entry would be, so here we are selling the goods for cash, then the entry would be joint bank account that are to joint venture account, being the goods sold on cash. Because we are receiving the cash, then we have to debit the bank account. So bank account that are to joint venture account. When goods are sold on credit, then debtors account that are to joint venture account. Coming to the next, when cash received from debtors, when we are receiving the cash from debtors, so here bank account, joint bank account that are to debtors account, being cash received from debtors. When unsold stock or any sales proceeds are taken by co-venturer, then co-venturer's capital account should be debited to joint venture account, being unsold stock taken over by co-venturer. So co-venturer's account have to be debited. So here coming to the next entry, when any salary or interest or commission are payable to co-venturer, then entry would be, so money is going out to the we have to pay, so joint venture have to be debited, joint venture account that are to co-venturer's capital account, being salary or interest or commission should be payable to the co-venturer. Next, coming to the next entry, for profit on joint venture, joint venture's profit have to be transferred to the co-venturer's capital account. If at all three co-venturers are there, then entry would be, if the three co-venturers are A, B and C, then the entry would be joint venture account that are to A's capital account, to B's capital account and to C's capital account when there is profit on joint venture. And if at all there is a loss on joint venture, reverse the entry, that is co-venturer's capital account that are to joint venture account. For instance, we have three co-venturers A, B and C, then A's capital account that are, B's capital account that are, C's capital account that are to joint venture account. When cash is paid to co-venturer on final settlement, then co-venturer's capital account that are to joint bank account. Here being the cash is paid to co-venturer on final settlement. Okay, so this would be the entry. So we are paying it to the co-venturer, and then when account is due from co-venturer on final settlement of account, then we have to get the money. So joint bank account that are to co-venturer's capital account. So these are all the entries. Coming to the end of the session.